sketchbook and just take it somewhere and start drawing. It just seems to start things flowing again, and then I get quite excited about the drawings. But I think it's mostly for myself. I get some kind of fulfillment from it, and sometimes it's quite thrilling, like something will happen that you don't anticipate. I think I feel at my best when I am working away and painting. And it's very easy to start paintings. I'm sure a lot of artists will tell you that. It's harder to finish things, because then you're faced with the reality. Yeah, I've always gravitated towards more somber colors. Partly, my favorites are ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, because with those two colors and white you can just about do anything, and you get such a range of grays, and it's because I'm lazy, basically. It's sort of an easy way to just get going. We moved up here about 4 or 5 years ago. We bought this house then, and so we're up here permanently. And so I've had more time to look at the surrounding landscape, which is sadly disappearing. So one day I was coming back from Canadian Tire, at the top of Pollock Road, and it was so beautiful, just the lake and the way the road curved around, and the immense, up here you just notice immense vistas of sky, which you don't see in the city at all. I just, again, swing back and forth between oil paint and drawing. And this was just a little sketch I did, and it was, I think the red chalk always makes these paintings or drawings so warm. That's why the Renaissance masters were so, he just loved using them. I like works that are a little bit ambiguous sometimes as well. They don't kind of shout out, this is what it is. It leaves, not because it's something deliberate that the artist is doing. So I'm going to make people wonder about this painting, but it just seems to happen. And when you look at it, you think, well, it could be this, or it could be that, but I'm quite happy with that. I guess with the children, they're not really representing anybody in particular. Sometimes I'll just start with a face and see what happens. It's just a little girl. You don't know a whole lot about her. And maybe that's the way she wants it. Just little children. Somehow I try and maybe connect them to the past a little bit, wearing a fancy bow or a hat. Just England, Regent's Park always has my heart. And so I was there in the spring before the fountains were kind of running and the flowers weren't put in. And it was just a very calm time. So it was sort of like something's waiting to happen, they're just waiting for all the tourists to come and all the color to be added, the flower beds. Photo of my husband when he had lots of beautiful black curly hair, and his brother, and my husband was building a the cabin in the woods. And I'd always loved that photo because I think it was such a happy day for them. They were so busy, and there he is with the axe. And I just felt I love people and paintings, so I got that. The colors are muted for my taste, and it's something to look at when you come up the stairs. I think this is an image I found in a book about the North. Maybe it was the sort of mounted police in the Northwest Territories of Canada. So it was quite early and quite a fuzzy photograph. I kind of liked that part. Again, a little more indeterminate than some paintings, and just sort of, I don't know, captured something about the past. This is one of the reasons I love this area, the Georgina area, because you can go down a road and you just see the most beautiful scenery on either side. And there's something very distinctly Ontario about this picture. You wouldn't see it in England somehow. It's just that everything's a bit rougher here. The open sky. I'd love to do more this summer. As I say, do as many as I can. I just find there's nothing better than going out with a sketch pad and a pencil and seeing what happens.